What is up, guys? Welcome back to AI on Crypto. Had to come in and make a video today about the latest Gala Games Mirandus trailer. If you've been here with the channel for any amount of time, you know that Mirandus has us absolutely hyped. On this channel, we cover everything blockchain, NFTs, metaverse, Web3 gaming, and Gala Games is at the top of the mountain right now, in my opinion, for the play to earn sector. If you've never been to the channel before, hit that thumbs up and make sure you subscribe before the end of the video if you like the content and want to hear more. Michael McCarthy and the Gala team recently released a Mirandus trailer that is letting us look in some never before seen video footage of the game and giving us some insight into what we can expect for the upcoming stress test. This might be the final stress test before the game goes live down the line. And I am really excited because the last stress test, we just kind of were able to roam around, do very minimal amount of crafting, go hunt a deer. It was fun. But again, guys, that was really just functional for the devs as they built the game. Based on this trailer, which we're about to watch, they're letting us know that for the first time, we're actually going to get to experience what it might feel like to go on an adventure with a group of people in the game of Mirandus. All right, guys, I hope you're all excited. This is not the first time I watched the trailer. I did watch it earlier. This is going to be the second time I watch it. It absolutely got me pumped up, and I can't wait to share it with you. So let's go ahead and get right in. So this is going to be the first deep medieval game
in 2021
on chain.
We started concepting out a fantasy MMO called Mirandus. Our vision was to create a different experience, one that's easier to play, brings adventure back with high stakes, offers an unpredictable world with living enemies, and allows for player-owned content. We set out to achieve this and discovered we weren't alone in our quest. There is a vast audience of gamers around the world who are excited to experience a true adventure. We also decided to share the adventure of making Mirandus with the community. We brainstormed designs and share internal builds called tech tests. Our initial community tech test was a rudimentary experience, featuring simple assets that allowed players to move around and test the concept's potential appeal and fun. We prototyped a basic outpost where players could harvest, make bread, run around a rough idea of a forest. Despite the absence of foundational gameplay mechanics, our aim was to create a small experience that would be enticing to explore.
Absolutely gorgeous compared to the last one.
We prototyped some single-player mechanics and tested our multiplayer functionality. The single-player zone let you walk around a larger area than previous tests and get a sense of what exploration might feel like. We prototyped an enemy and got our first glimpse of what evil might look like in the world. The multiplayer test took place in a castle courtyard. We used this zone to prove out our network foundations before moving on to world building and other complex game systems.
Okay, everyone jump if you were a Galaverse. Yes! Yes!
We restructured the tech stack, taking into account all of the lessons we learned from previous tech tests. We also initiated a complete art overhaul, opting for a more immersive and beautiful style. Our focus was on testing the performance of the new art style and how the new server communicates with projectiles triggering hits, damage, and death messages between servers. While it was a simple tech test, it demonstrated the potential of the new direction. Our latest playable will feature a much larger play area, 30 times larger than our previous Goblin Meadows tech test. Our goal for Mirandus is to set the scene and allow players to explore the world.
Trees look a lot better.
It's up to players to survive their first journey. We've assembled an elite team of senior game developers responsible for some of the most well-known titles in the industry, and they've established the engineering, art, and design foundations for Mirandus' first test adventure. This will be accompanied via a full-size zone complete with exploration, combat, and crafting. Players will need to gather resources to upgrade their gear, preparing them to take on supernatural creatures. There is a scourge in the land that players can only defeat if they're adequately equipped, possess the necessary skills, and know how to work together. While there is still a lot to develop, some of the core has stood up. We're excited to share this progress with our fans, and as usual, we could use your help playing and helping us stress test. One thing of note, our fans on Discord have a saying, #MakeMirandusHard. This latest playtest is tuned to be very difficult. It requires you to work in groups and approach danger with extreme caution, because if you die, you do have to start your adventure all over again.
All right, guys, so there you have it. That was the latest teaser for Mirandus, and it gave us a little bit of a sneak peek into what we can expect for the last tech test, as they call it, as it said there on the screen, as they exit pre-production. So it is really exciting that we are getting closer and closer with Mirandus. We've been covering planar and blockchain gaming on this channel for 3 years. There's been some incredible ups. There's been some downs. Right now, we're in a period of stagnation where even the best of games are having a hard time keeping their players engaged and keeping any in-game items or currencies at a consistent or rising price level. But those of us that really believe in the space and are here for the long haul understand that as an industry, play to earn, blockchain gaming, metaverse build out on chain is still in its infancy, and we are very, very early. If this is your first introduction into Gala Games, you are still very early, my friend. In fact, if you're brand new, please use the link in the description below. That is my Gala Games referral link. Go ahead and use that when you set up your username for the first time. It will help out the channel. Let Gala know I'm out there spreading the good word. But guys, there's been some problems with planar blockchain gaming with ecosystem sustainability, and I think it's just because there hasn't been a game that is as all-encompassing as we need it to be to create a true parallel economy. We've talked a lot about parallel economies and metaverse ecosystems in the past. In order for that to even be possible, you have to have a massive player base. Once you get enough users, then many things we experience here in the real world will be possible in a metaverse ecosystem, especially one that is on-chain, allowing you to own items, inventory, land, and currencies from these games and these metaverses. So guys, I'm really pumped. I'm going to be participating in this upcoming stress test. You can better believe we'll be streaming it here. We'll be recording it as we always do on our on-chain journey. All right, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you haven't done it already, like, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.